What's going on, Jeromes? Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Your Minnesota Vikings got themselves a true blue winner at the quarterback position. And frankly, if you look back, Kwesi cooked. Kwesi cooked in the spot. Now, I know that people will piss and moan, oh, McCarthy didn't have the stats. Oh, McCarthy was in run first offense. Oh, McCarthy, this, that, the other thing. Doesn't matter. He is the guy now, and the Vikings. So the Vikings, Kwesi certainly cooked, and the Vikings were in an interesting spot because basically the first 6-7 picks were chalk, like as everyone expected in their mock drafts. Williams, Daniels, May, and the first real curveball was Penix going to the Falcons, which I'm sure that Kurt and Julie are really excited about. It's like, oh, we just signed this deal, and then they drafted a 24-year-old future franchise guy behind us. Awesome. But the Vikings, they did box out the Broncos, who just took Bo Nix at 12, and also the Raiders, and they gave up a fourth, a fifth, and they got a six back for number 10. Now people say, oh, that's a terrible trade. Yeah, you had to do what you had to do. And the Vikings, they got their guy, JJ McCarthy, the pride of Michigan. Yes, all of the JJ to JJ jokes are going to be coming into fruition right now. And he is the man. He is the guy that is going to be the future franchise quarterback for the Vikings. Now, I understand people are saying, like, well, he's quarterback 5. How good is he? He's a quarterback 5 that was drafted top 10. This is not your normal draft class for quarterbacks. Let's get that straightened out first and foremost. And also, this is the first top 10 quarterback that the team has taken in franchise history. And also, what's more important is that stupid ass Sean Payton did not get JJ McCarthy. That's what's important here, man. And again, I fully understand that, with McCarthy, he didn't put up the huge numbers at Michigan. He wasn't asked to do insane things in that offense. Harbaugh has always been a run-first guy, but you're betting on traits. All right, so McCarthy just turned 21 in January, 6'3", 202, national champion, 72.3% completion percentage, 2,900, 91 yards passing, career 49 touchdowns, 11 picks, 90.8 PFF grade. Took care of the ball in a pro-style offense, and that's what he did. He's got a strong arm, accurate at all 3 levels, throws with anticipation, can move as well, throws well off of play action. He's a guy, Thor Nystrom's absolute crush of this draft, and his NFL.com draft profile overview. Enigmatic quarterback lacking the measurables and splash throws associated with early round quarterbacks, but processing elements that require more study and consideration. McCarthy lacks frame, thickness, and a plus arm. He's fairly poised in the pocket, but is average as a pocket passer. His ball placement and timing need to improve to help mitigate an average operation time due to wind-up release. McCarthy doesn't seek to play out a structure, but is fairly consistent at making positive plays when it happens and ramps up his focus late in games and on third downs. He is confident and seems to have the ability to take slights and digest it as competitive fuel. McCarthy should continue to improve as a passer, but he fails to stand out in many areas that tend to be predictive of top-level success in the National Football League. So, other than that, he's really good. But like I said, he does, in my opinion, big-time arm, big-time accuracy, clutch gene for Michigan, especially on third down, especially in the fourth quarter. Stands tall in the pocket. Will take a shot to deliver a strike, makes throws off schedule, does have mobility, does have a solid frame that could stand to put on quite a bit more weight. Also, like I said, in a run-first offense, now I think that he certainly could open up and grow and show as we go along. And a lot of people point to, well, he threw 18 passes in the national title game. Did you watch the national title game where Michigan was just running the piss out of the football down Washington's throat? Nah. But you look at him in the Alabama game where, again, against a Nick Saban defense with Terry Arnold, with Kool-Aid and company, like 17-27, 221, 3 touchdowns, a 91.9 quarterback rating out of 100, which is good. Which is good to go. He was able to get the damn thing done. And now, again, I understand reservations. You're worried about McCarthy because you haven't seen it, but you're betting on the projection, and that's exactly what Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi adofo-mensah are going to do. And also, McCarthy is in a great spot because, as our guy Vikings fans point out, Aaron Jones in the backfield. You got Jefferson, you got Addison, you got Hockenson when he gets back. You got Darisaw, you got Brian O'Neill, you have Kevin O'Connell, you have Josh McCown, you have that Flores defense across from you. You're going to be good to go. You're absolutely going to be good to go. Plus, with Darnold ahead of you, there's no pressure for McCarthy to start right away. And I do think that McCarthy would probably benefit from sitting for a year and go from there. But the JJ to JJ connection is going to be real. And he's a guy that can grow and show in this offense. And I feel like he's a guy that is. So right now, the comps are, well, he's Kirk Cousins. Well, he's Brock Purdy. That's fine. I think JJ McCarthy will start out as a guy that you win games with. I think eventually he will grow and show to be a guy that you win games because of. A lot like a certain other Michigan quarterback who came in as a game manager and game managed his way to three Super Bowls and then eventually became Tom freaking Brady. That's all, man. That's all. But your thoughts are thoughts. The Vikings do indeed get their guy. They trade up and get JJ McCarthy at number 10. Let us know in the comment section below. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.